Hello, welcome. It's Darren from Investor Income. Talking today about stock portfolios for new investors. So if you're looking to get into the stock market and invest some of your hard-earned cash, we're going to be looking at ways that we can do this in a safe way. As safe as possible that is able to be achieved in the stock market. Okay, so the main focus will be on safety. The reason for this is if you're a new investor, you're new to stocks, or you're coming back to stocks, or you want to improve your portfolio, you've got to build your confidence in what you're doing. Okay, there's so many people get knocked down because they take short-term losses or medium-term losses. They sell their stocks at a loss and they never come back to the stock market, or they make money in a bull market as it has been. They don't sell, they get wiped out, or they sell too early, make some money but could have held on, etc. This whipsaw emotion that you get in trading, the stock market can be extremely trying for new investors. For seasoned traders such as myself, I consider myself seasoned. I've been trading 14 years. I've seen a whole range of markets, and after a while you become a lot more relaxed. So I'm just looking here as an example. This is not something you should go and buy, and I will not be recommending these stocks today in particular, but I'll be going through ways that you can develop your portfolio based on simple methods that you can use yourself. Okay, so Ford Motor Company here is one particular stock. I like this range of motion. If we take a look at this, is on a daily chart. Okay, so we can see, let's get rid of this at the bottom, let's just bring this down, sorry about this, there we go. So you can see down the bottom we've got 2011 going all the way up to 2019 where we are today, and we've got a nice range of motion. It's a massive company. Okay, so if we bought up here, okay, right at the peak, for some weird reason in 2010, and it would have come down all the way down here and come back up again to your level. You could have got out of that position if you were panicking, but you would have come out of that position for no loss, even though you bought at the top. Okay, and if you waited for one of these pullbacks down here that we can see, then obviously you would have made money over a couple of years. Now, Ford Motor Company also pays out a dividend, which will give you money each quarter, some stocks each month, or however they may pay. They will give you a nice return of normally upwards of 3% is what we're looking for. Okay, and they're going to pay you that back into your brokerage firm, which I'm going to use, and you can reinvest that back in stocks again. That's how you grow your wealth over time. Now, let's just take a look at Finviz. Finviz, this is a website that I use. It's just to go quickly through stocks and get an idea of what's interesting and what it is to look at. It may look confusing if you're completely new to stocks. Just go through this video, and we're just going to not go with the stock market. You can go in right up to your neck. You know, if you want to look at data on companies, you can spend days and days and days, and people do that before they invest their hard-earned money. There are different ways of looking at it, but when you're new to investing, you can just copy people's purchases themselves. You know, take their word for it on YouTube or wherever you may get their opinion from a particular stock. But you're putting your money into what they believe in. You've got to do some analysis of some kind yourself. Either you know the brand, which is why I tend to be around, is if I know the brand, if I heard the brand, I have more of an interest in it. Now, you can see here dividend yield. Okay, now we're going to invest in stocks that provide a dividend, and the reason for that is it provides that bit of reassurance that at least you're getting some money out of it, even if you're losing overall. They'll normally continue to pay a dividend if it's a well-capitalized company, even in recessions. Okay, so we want to be paying attention to this. So we're going to put it at over 3% just to start with, just to make sure we eliminate those companies that don't pay a high enough dividend yield to give us any return over time. We're also going to go to the country. I'm going to choose USA, just so it filters it down a bit. You can go into individual countries if you like, or wherever you're from, UK or wherever it may be. So here we've got automatically, we've been reduced our list down of stocks we want to look at. So we're only talking about American companies and a dividend yield of 3%. Okay. Now we can change the market cap here, and we're going to change that 2 clicks. So we've got the highest capitalized companies in the USA, and all giving over 3% dividend yield. Okay, so we know they're paying out money, and they're huge companies, 358 billion. Insane, isn't it? The valuations. I always get amazed when I look at these capitalizations and you actually think about the sum of money that you're talking about here. 358 billion, I would say, is quite large. And a few years ago, or 10 years ago, the billions was hardly ever mentioned. Now it's just banded around like common talk. Anyway, so if you're going your stock portfolio and you're a new investor, this is the simplest way you can get into the market. Okay. Now, I'm not saying just do this and pick any one company and off you go. Financials at the minute, we are at the peak of a market. Okay, if we go back here, this is Trading View I'm using at the minute. And we type in Dow Jones. I'll put it on index. Okay, so this is the Dow Jones Industrial Average, and we are talking large, aren't we? We're talking quite large, so I'll just move this back up. This I haven't organised the screen properly. This is just the free viewer. So we're talking about a large bull market that's been going on, and it's stagnated. And most likely is there will be downside. It might pop back up again and go down again for a few years. Who knows what's going to happen? But there is more downside risk at the minute with the world economy, etc., than there is upside. So we've got to be mindful of that, but it doesn't mean there aren't opportunities out there. Okay, we've just got to be careful about where we put our money, and new investors in this climate are going to be extremely cautious, and that is wise. However, we can find value. So we've got JP Morgan Chase, obviously a huge American financial institution. Wouldn't be my favourite. Lots of reasons behind that, which I'm not going to go into today. I did take a position a while back on AT&T, so I can use that as an example. There we go. I said I wouldn't mention stocks, but I am mentioning stocks already. So I'll just bring this stock up for you. If I can find it. I'm not in stocks. That'd help, wouldn't it? AT&T. 1 sec. Okay, it's got AT&T here. Move this up. You can move this around. I haven't got the screen configured right for some reason. This is just a free screencast I'm using. So AT&T, we can see we've got a lot of movement here. I've actually bought down the bottom here quite nicely, where this red line is, and we are moving up from there. Now, this stock again has got nice motion, but over time, obviously, it could go up and down. Now, the reason I chose this one, you can see here, it sits number 3. Capitalization 248 billion. It's quite large, isn't it? And it is paying out a nice dividend. Now, if we go to, just going to analyse a little bit about this stock, and what we're going to do, let's just move this over, and we're going to bring this up. Okay, so here we have dividends. We're paying out dividend yield at the minute at 6%. Okay, so this is paying a 6% dividend. So we know that we're going to get paid a nice dividend out of it, and we're in at a good price. How did I get at this good price? It was luck. No, it was basically you got to do some analysis, just of the way the price moves. Simple analysis. Okay, you can with these stocks, you can just pull it out like this. If you change to a weekly screen, you'll see. Here we go. You can see where my red line is, okay? So since my red line is the same price as 1997. Perfect. Okay? Perfect. So we're looking at a week view. We've got upside from my red line, and we've got downside from my red line. But as a new investor, if you're looking at growing a stock portfolio, investing in stocks, this is the easiest way. You're going for huge companies with massive capitalization. You're picking a stock where your entry price is somewhere around the middle, and it's in a good market that you know, and it's at a price that you can afford. Okay, this to me was a great buy. There may be a crash. It may come down to these lows. It may go down further. Okay, this is a massive company that pays good dividends. Even if they cut their dividends, you're still going to be getting a good dividend payment. Okay, it's got good fundamentals, and I like it. And we can see the market likes it over time. It's a stayer. Okay, it's been there a long time. Doesn't mean it is fail-safe. That is not the case. And I'm not telling you to go out and all buy AT&T. It's just an example of one that I like and the reasons why I purchased it. Okay, so I hope this video has been of some help to you. I'll be doing a lot more videos for new investors and for investing in certain stocks, etc. as we go on, and also currencies, which I also trade. I trade currencies a lot shorter term though. What I do is I trade currencies short term. I get that income. Can't speak properly. Excuse me. I invest that into stocks for the long term, and I just keep going, rinse and repeat. Okay, and we're getting the good prices. Sometimes we don't get in such a good price, but we constantly get income back. We reinvest it and put it into stock market or whatever asset you might want to do. Hope you found this video interesting. Sorry about the backwards and forwards business on the video. Video editing is my speciality, you could say. So if you're looking at stocks and you want to get a good stock portfolio and you're a new investor, I would suggest starting like this. Do email me any questions, comment below, give me some encouragement because I'm new to this YouTube thing. Please support me. Thank you very much. Like, bell, subscribe as well, everything. Click everything below, okay, and help me build the channel. Thank you very much. Take care, and I will talk to you soon.